Hello everyone, this is Jack Warsen. Today I'm going to be talking about the Lancaster Barnstormers marketing plan presentation. So for the introduction, I came up with the new Lancaster Barnstormers mission statement, and that is the Lancaster Barnstormers provide a community for families and friends in the Lancaster community with an affordable and fun experience at an advanced Clipper Magazine stadium to enjoy one of America's favorite pastimes, baseball. Background of the organization. The Lancaster Barnstormers are an Atlantic League team based in Lancaster, PA. Since the 2005 season, they have played in the South Division of the Atlantic League. The team plays at Clipper Magazine Stadium on the northwestern side of the city. Baseball fans in Lancaster waited for 44 years for another baseball team since the Lancaster Red Roses folded after the 1961 season. In 2003, Lancastrians chose the name Barnstormers over Red Roses in a Name the Team contest. The name Barnstormers refers to the act of barnstorming, which means to travel around an area appearing in exhibition sporting events. The team gets heavy coverage in the local newspaper and receives significant following from Lancaster area fans, many of whom hail the organization as a family-friendly in their planning of events on game nights. For the situational analysis, my problem statement is, I will focus on increasing ticket sales, developing a structured marketing strategy, branching out the target market, and planning the 2019-2020 season for the Barnstormers. In my competitive analysis, I talked about the price, attendance, sponsors, facilities, customer relations, and overall score of the Barnstormers. In my SWOT analysis, I labeled their strengths as a strong community and strong bond within the community. The Barnstormers host many charity events, raise money and food for those in need, and open their field up to anyone in need or anyone willing to make a change in the area. Their weaknesses is their location. While enjoying a baseball game anywhere is fun, the area of Lancaster does not provide much else entertainment. While many people do come out to see the Barnstormers, they do not live in a heavily populated area, and other teams are much closer with more activities to take part in. Some opportunities the Barnstormers have is they play in a league among the first test subjects as they use new rules of the game with feedback going straight to the MLB. This brought the team more publicity and had people turning heads and became interested with the Barnstormers and how they were affected by these changes. Some threats they face is funding. The city of Lancaster does not have enough funding to help the Barnstormers pay rent at Clipper Magazine Stadium. They had to ask shareholders and owners to step up, which is never a good publicity. The entire market for baseball popularity is going down and other sports are growing, as in soccer and football. This affects all the competitors, not just the Barnstormers. The market selection decision, I'm going to their market segmentation. Number one, you have to define the market. Obviously, don't make it too broadly. Create market segments using marketing research. Evaluate segments for usage and liability. Use the logical method. Construct segment profiles, which means determine the size, growth rate, proportion of the market, consumer behavior, and competition. And number five is you select the target markets. Going into more detailed segments, I chose geographic, which targets consumers based on a predefined geographic border. Demographic, which is dividing a market through variables such as age, gender, education level, family size, occupation, income, and more. Psychographic focuses on the intrinsic traits your target customer possesses. Behavioral focus on specific reactions and the way customers go through their decision making and buying processes. And firmographics is the classification of business-to-business customers based on shared company or organization attributes. The target market selection. The objective is to branch out the target market. Where it previously was mainly just low to middle class families, as an organization, it must branch out to single person households targeting the 18 to 30 range, as this is the majority of users on social media. My positioning strategy as head of marketing operations would position our brand on 2 or 3 main focuses, which I would include as social media presence, theme nights, and brand appeal, which is changing the aesthetics of baseball with different photographs on the website and different Instagram posts. Some marketing goals and strategies I have. Over the next season, I would want to gain over 500 followers during the course of the baseball season on all forms of social media, average over 4,000 fans in attendance at each home game, and retain over 75% of the season ticket holders from the previous season. Using the SMART criteria, for S, I said gain over 500 followers during the course of the baseball season, average over 4,000 fans in the attendance at each home game, and retain over 75% of the season tickets holder from the previous season. Using the measurable, these goals will and can be measured by growing within the social media, the ticket sales after each game, and the exchange of sale within season ticket holders from the previous year. These goals are realistic but will be difficult. Any company with unrealistic goals will decrease morale and break the spirits of the employees. While all of these goals will be hard to complete, achieving 2 of these, obviously we're going to aim for 3, but even just achieving 2 of them will be a huge success for the organization. The company has approximately 3 to 4 months to complete these goals, or however long the season goes, depending on if they make the playoffs or not. Some marketing tactics I have. The product being utilized throughout this plan will be the service of the baseball game and the experience of the ballpark. All promotion and marketing will revolve around and for the Barnstormers game itself. The price of the service provided is what determines the attendance rate and how effective the increase of the sale will be. The price of the product determines how successful the brand will be as well. The distribution will all be held at Clipper Magazine Stadium. When people think about a baseball game, they think about the quality and innovation of the stadium. The place where the product and service is offered will aid to the success of the brand as well. Using images of the stadium on social media gives a different look to the brand. And finally, using promotion for the product or service is the most important aspect of bringing up attendance and branching the market. The majority of promotion will be on social media, promoting the overall experience at a Lancaster game. As marketers, we can also market the experience at the current event, where we would tell fans at one game what the schedule is coming up for the rest of the season and why they should return to more games. Alright, so for implementation and control, the timeline, the season stretches from the first week of April till the first week of September with a 140 game schedule. During this time is when the marketing plan will be implemented and track the progress throughout the season. Our budget plan, as it was given, we have $80,000 for the marketing operations and communication, as well as $125,000 for game promotion. The majority of the game promotion will be distributed for theme nights and giveaways, while the marketing promotion will be used for ads on social media, promotional activities held by the stadium, which include charity nights, movie events, and certain things like that. And that's my marketing plan presentation for the Lancaster Barnstormers. Thank you for watching.